Man, I am so happy for Carmelo Anthony. You know, he wanted to go to Houston last year, but he got traded to that hellhole. respectfully. But he got traded to that hellhole of a team called the Oklahoma City Thunder. Respectfully, okay? Relax. Respectfully. Shit. Let's get to it. The niggas gonna be mad when they hear this. Carmelo Anthony has verbally reached an agreement to sign with the Houston Rockets. League sources told Yahoo Sports Anthony cleared free agency waivers last week after a trade to the Atlanta Hawks on July 30th and his subsequent release, but had yet to commit to the Rockets. Anthony informed Houston of his decision to sign Tuesday after returning from Africa. I don't know how that nigga is in Africa when it's fucking almost 100 degrees in Jersey. What the fuck? What is you doing, bro? You trying to die? League sources said Anthony had unveiled a refurbished basketball court in South Africa last week. Okay, salute. After the loss of forwards Trevor Ariza and Luke Ba'amude, the Rockets prioritized Anthony, and the 10-time All-Star worked out repeatedly with Houston stars James Harden and Chris Paul this summer. It says Carmelo Anthony cleared free agency waivers last week. Anthony opted into the final year of his 5-year maximum contract worth $27.9 million before free agency. But when the Thunder re-signed Paul George, the franchise and Anthony elected to part ways. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me get right. Oh my god, it's so hot I can't. My brain is smell like bacon over here. Where was I? The franchise and Anthony elected to part ways. The decision to trade Anthony in a 3-team deal allowed the Thunder to acquire Dennis Schroeder from the Hawks and save significantly on luxury tax. Anthony averaged a career low 16.2 points and 5.8 rebounds in 78 games for the Thunder last season. OKC acquired Anthony in a trade with the New York Knicks on the eve of training camp last September. Anthony transitioned to can y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Carmelo was still on the Knicks, bro? Yo, that shit feel like it was a century ago. It was only 2 years ago. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, he definitely fucked up when he went to the Knicks, man. That was a word. He just pretty much threw his life away when he went to the Knicks, bro. Anyway, get back. Let me get back. Focus, Loki. Focus. Anthony transitioned to a full-time role at power forward, attempted the fewest shots in his career, and spent most of the season adjusting to his role alongside Russell Westbrook and George. In 15 seasons with Denver, trash team, New York, horrid team, and Oklahoma City, a shithole. Respectfully, I don't want no smoke. Carmelo Anthony has averaged 24.1 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Damn, Melo, you ain't passing the ball for shit. Damn, Melo. Let's see what the people is talking about on Twitter. This person says, I also have verbally committed to sign with the Houston Rockets. Stu said, congrats on the decision. Thanks. Just waiting for them to agree back. Hurry up. Yo, why they clown my boy Melo like that? They gave this man a 67 rating overall. Yo, why they clown my man like that? Yo, the NBA has it out against Melo, man. And it pisses me off because like Melo plays he's textbook. Melo is like LeBron as far as getting in trouble. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They Carmelo Anthony is a better and more reliable offensive player than LeBron James, but they say LeBron is better than him, better than everybody. Okay. And Melo doesn't get in trouble at all off the court. I think the only time Melo had an issue or they even talked about Melo is when Kevin Garnett said his wife Punani smelled like Honey Nut Cheerios. And I'm sorry, if you're a real man, you would have, yeah, they would have had to talk about you in the news the next day. If you're a real man, come on, bruh. Come on, man. But he don't get no respect. Do y'all see the narrative? He don't get no respect for not getting in trouble outside the court. But as soon as they bring up LeBron, well, he's been the perfect definition of just an ambassador of the game. You could suck my whole left nut. Seriously, pause. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Apparently, this dude is trying to say the Rockets are shooting himself. Oh man. Oh man, it's a lot of hate. It's a lot of hate. This dude said, "I will always appreciate Melo for choosing to play in OKC, and he was all class when he was there." Wow, finally someone with some common sense. And we couldn't have gotten we couldn't have got Schroeder and TLC. Who the hell is TLC? Kind of without him, it just didn't work on the court. Nothing but love for the guy. But I hope he makes the Rockets worse. You want to talk about hate? Oh man. He said, "How much help does Ryan Anderson need?" Dude, they benched that whole man. They benched that whole man's career. And I don't even know why. Oh, let's see. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Pretty much the majority of these people in here is saying that the Rockets pretty much hurting themselves by picking up Melo. Look at this. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but I hate when like not all chicks, but when certain chicks talk about fucking sports, man. Like shut the hell up. You don't even know anything about sports. Not all chicks, but certain chicks. This chick says, what other team would even want him? Okay. Like if I pulled up the Rockets roster right now, I'm pretty sure I could name people on the Rockets roster that none of you even heard of. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I hate when people say stupid stuff like that, man. And this dude said Miami. Anyway, long story short, a lot of people, the narrative right now is, and you could tell is purely, it's purely from the television, man. It's purely from the television. It's purely from ESPN, Sports Center, all that. Where the narrative is, Melo needs to come off the bench and all that. I don't subscribe to that. How I feel that come next playoffs, the Rockets are going to be at least top 4. They're going to be within the top 4 in the West. I feel like there's a possibility Chris Paul might get hurt again, simply because he gets hurt every single playoffs for no reason. He can't even control it. He can't even control it. And then we know James Harden, he freezes up in the playoffs. James Harden consistently freezes up. He just goes out there and he's like a deer in the headlights. When it's time to put his big boy pants on. So by process of elimination, I genuinely and truly feel Carmelo is going to be his time to shine. And if you think about it, they're building up this narrative to where the NBA is really trying to get Melo up out of here. I mean, think about it. If the Rockets didn't want him, where would he go? You feel me? So it's looking like they building up the narrative to get Melo up out of here. It's unfortunate because Melo can actually play. If you really think about it, the way the NBA is doing him, the way the media is doing him, this dude might be playing in the Big Three next season. You're gonna be on Ice Cube team next season, man. It's just foul how they doing this, man. But I'm predicting right now, the same way I'm predicting the Lakers are not making the playoffs with LeBron is the same way I'm going to predict Melo is going to shine in that system, especially in the playoffs. And I will not be surprised if Melo is that guy. I will not be surprised if Melo is that guy when it's crunch time. Because that man has an amazing offensive skill set. Point blank. I don't care what nobody say. That man get off the easiest shots. Straight fluid. So I'm happy for Melo. He's a good dude, man. You know, I really appreciate Carmelo Anthony, man. And that's pretty much it, y'all. If you fuck with what I'm saying, bang, bang, bang on that like button. Shit like that. Shit like that. If you don't fuck with what I'm saying, if you think Carmelo Anthony is a scrub, if you think he's a bum, if you think I'm a bum for rooting for him, all right, you know what I'm saying? Slap the Carmelo Anthony out of that dislike button. Hop up in the comments, turn up, get lit. And remember to subscribe. It's low key.